Good evening, everyone. Happy Friday. Welcome to Laura and Antonio's Virtual Jazz Club, now streaming live both on Facebook and YouTube. It's great to have you all here. Hope you all had an excellent week. It's exciting that it's Friday now. For those of you who might be joining us for the first time, we are playing these concerts every night at 8:30 p.m., weekdays and weekends. We're so happy to be doing this every day. And we'd like to start off by saying a huge thank you to all of our patrons who have been making this dream of a virtual jazz club possible for us. We are approaching the end of week number 9 now, and I just realized today that last night we played our 60th concert, 60 days in a row.
60,
Yeah. So we like to celebrate milestones like that, and I also realized that we've officially played over 350 tunes so far.
Very nice.
So big milestone. So thank you to everyone who's been along on this journey with us. Huge thank you to all of our patrons. And if you'd like to become a patron yourself, you can visit lauradubin.com or click on the link right in this video. If you're watching on YouTube, click on the little arrow underneath the video, and that's where you'll find it. That will take you to the music/store page of my website. And when you get there, you will find 3 different ways that you can make a contribution. The first way is
Purchase our albums.
the second is,
Make a one-time donation.
and the third option is,
Become a monthly patron of Laura Dubin Jazz.
and if you'd like to make a donation but you prefer not to do it online, you can send me a private Facebook message or email me through the contact form on my website, and we can discuss another method.
We always respect the privacy of our donors.
Tonight we'd like to start off with a great classic jazz tune called Slow Boat to China, or On a Slow Boat to China, and this was composed by Frank Lesser. That was called On a Slow Boat to China. That was composed by Frank Lesser. Those are some fun pictures that I found of him. He seemed to compose in a lot of interesting positions at the piano from some of the pictures that were just showing up. Please leave us a comment and say hello if you are watching out there. You can leave comments on Facebook and YouTube. Let us know what part of the world you're watching from, and if you are new, please introduce yourself. We are always excited to make new friends here, and our audience has been ever growing since we started these concerts 9 weeks ago, so we're really happy about that. I'd like to play another Great American Songbook tune, and this one was composed by Jerome Kern with lyrics by Oscar Hammerstein before Rodgers and Hammerstein became a songwriting team. Kern and Hammerstein, they were like one of the first songwriting duos. Yeah, so Jerome Kern did the music for this one, and this is a song called The Song Is You. That was called The Song Is You by Jerome Kern and Oscar Hammerstein. Thank you so much for joining us. If we have any listeners out there who maybe are just tuning in, maybe you missed the first tune, that's totally okay. You can always go back later and watch it. Just like to say thank you to all of our patrons who have been making this dream of a virtual jazz club possible for us. We appreciate your support so much. If you'd like to become a patron yourself, please visit lauradubin.com and then click on the music/store page, or you can just simply click on the link right in this video. And when you get to that page, you will find 3 different ways that you can make a contribution. The first thing that you can do is
Purchase our albums.
The second thing is
Make a one-time donation.
And the third thing is
Become a monthly patron of Laura Dubin Jazz.
And if you'd like to make a donation but you prefer not to do it online, you can send me a private Facebook message, or you can email me through the contact form on my website, and we can talk about another method.
And we always respect the privacy of our donors. Thank you.
And if you have any questions about anything, you can always contact me in one of those same ways. So next we'd like to play a composition by Fred Hirsch. And many of you know that we've been playing a lot of his music recently, his compositions and arrangements. And I think he told me that he wrote this tune because he was intentionally sitting down to write a composition one day. And sometimes what he'll do is he'll pick a key. I don't know if maybe he like pulled the name of a letter out of a hat or something, or if he just randomly picked one, but he apparently decided to write something in the key of B flat or B flat minor, and apparently this is what came out. It's a beautiful composition called Endless Stars.
Yeah, beautiful
Fred
title,
Hirsch.
and sounds just like that.
It really does.
Yeah.
And I think there might have been another part of the story where that was how he chose the key, and then I think he was maybe at his country house and was just like looking at the stars one night, and maybe the title came from that.
Yeah.
I might not have that entirely accurate, but I believe I remember Fred mentioning that several years ago. So we hope you enjoy Fred's composition, Endless Stars. And this was recorded on his live album from the Village Vanguard, which was released in the 90s. He's got a couple live albums from the Village Vanguard now, but I think this was the first live album that he released. was called Endless Stars by Fred Hirsch. You're totally right. That piece just sounds exactly like that title to me. I see all these like dark blue and purple hues and colors in my mind when we play that.
And shining suddenly something, but then again, I don't know.
You're totally right. I love that.
It's because the chords and the space between the melody. I love.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Fred, for your music.
Yes, thank you so much. So next we'd like to play a composition by Wayne Shorter, legendary saxophonist and composer. I love the title of this one. This is called Yes and No. C-E no. I like to say it in Spanish too. Exactly. We no. See how many languages we can go through. Ja und nein. I remember a tiny bit of German. That was called Yes and No by Wayne Shorter. Kind of wonder which part of the piece was the yes and which part was the no. Maybe the major chord and the minor chords or something. I don't know. Well, we've got just a few more pieces to share with you before we say goodnight. And we'd like to dedicate this next one to my sister, Siobhan. This was a special request from her. Yay. Yeah. And in our opinion, this is truly one of the most beautiful songs ever written. So it was an excellent request. And we'd been wanting to play this one anyway, so it was perfect.
Thank
timing.
you, Siobhan, for the request.
Thank you so much. This is a classic song called Skylark by Hoagie Carmichael, with lyrics by Johnny Mercer. Hoagie Carmichael wrote Georgia on My Mind and The Nearness of You and like so many beautiful songs that became so famous. Oh, boy, he had quite many achievements in his life. This is one of his beautiful songs, Skylark.
Second eight, yeah.
Second eight, yeah. Exactly. The second half of it. That was a classic song by Hoagie Carmichael called Skylark, and we dedicate that to my sister Siobhan. Thank you so much for that request, Siobhan. We love to play that song, so thank you for making us think of that one, or for suggesting that one. Ooh, something cool's going on in here. So we've got just one more song to play for you before we say goodnight, but please leave us a comment and say hello if you haven't already, because after we play this last tune, we're going to read through all the comments and say hi to everybody who left one. So once again, just let us know what part of the world you're watching from if you'd like to, and feel free to introduce yourself if you are here for the first time. We hope that you will watch these concerts every night. Like I mentioned earlier, we're doing these every night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And when I say every night, we really mean...
Every night.
Sorry. Didn't realize your mic wasn't there yet. Sorry.
Every night.
I just love that you say it with like the perfect tone of voice. So we hope you will continue to join us for these concerts. Please like Laura Dubin Jazz on Facebook and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. That way you'll be notified every time we do these live videos or anytime we post any other kind of music-related content. And we hope you will also sign up for my mailing list as well. That's the first place where I always make announcements if we have them. So you can just go to the homepage of my website, lauradubin.com, and then search for the sign-up form right there.
Yeah, and thank you for all the new friends that has signed up and coming to see us.
We've had a lot of new folks sign up in the last few weeks, and new subscribers and new people liking our page. So we'd like to extend a warm welcome to all of you. Thank you so much for joining us here in our little corner of the world. And once again, a huge thank you to all of our patrons who have been making this virtual jazz club possible for us. If you'd like to become a patron of Laura Dubin Jazz, please visit my website. You can click on the link right in the video, and you will find 3 different ways that you can make a contribution. The first way is...
purchase our albums.
The second is...
make a one-time donation.
And the third is...
become a monthly patron of Laura Dubin Jazz.
And if you'd like to donate, but you prefer not to do it online for any reason, you can send me a Facebook message or email me through the contact form on my website, and we can talk about another method.
We always respect the privacy of our donors.
And everything on my website is secure. All the transactions are secure. However, there are other options if you prefer not to do it online. And if you're not able to donate right now, that's totally okay. We really appreciate you spending your Friday evening with us. It's been great having an audience to share our music with, not only tonight, but during this whole time. It's almost the end of 9 weeks now that we've been doing these concerts every night. So thank you all so much for your support. And we'd like to finish out with a very fun composition called Tico Tico. And this is one of those tunes, our friend Chris DeValder, I'm not sure if she's watching, but she noticed that I like to quote this tune a lot when I'm improvising, especially in like other Latin jazz tunes. But this is our first time in these online concerts actually playing this tune. It's called Tico Tico. And apparently this song is also about a bird. So we went from Skylark to some Brazilian birds. Yeah. All right. was called Tico Tico, and that is all the music for tonight. But we hope you will stick around and chat with us for a little while now. We're going to read through all the comments. And I just thought of something, or I just realized something as we were playing that. The first time I actually heard that tune was a Charlie Parker recording, of all things, because he was not from Brazil. It's a Brazilian piece of music. But my parents had a CD called Talking Bird, which was a compilation CD of Charlie Parker music. And that was actually like one of the first albums that made me fall in love with jazz. It was the first time that I think I remember like consciously listening to jazz. And I was just fascinated by that that album. And obviously Charlie Parker was a bebop saxophonist, and like at least like half the album was that style of music. But there were also a lot of Latin jazz tunes, and this was one of them. But I'm just realizing Charlie Parker's nickname was Bird, and this was Tico Tico about a bird.
Yeah.
Now, like, 20 years later, I'm realizing maybe why he liked to play that tune.
Bird.
Yeah. So let's see. I see that my dad and my mom are both watching. Hi, Mom and Dad. Thank you both.
Judy and Jen.
Yeah, so much fun to say. Thank you both for watching. I see that Jeff Wade is watching again from Boca Raton, Florida. Thank you so much for watching again, Jeff. By the way, did I say that correctly? Boca Raton? That's what it seems
Boca
like.
Raton.
Raton.
Boca Raton, Florida. Yeah, thank you, Jeff.
Yeah. Yes, Jeff. Yeah.
Jeff.
Great to have you here again, Jeff. Thank you so much. Dylan's watching. Hey, Dylan.
Thank you, Dylan. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Say hello, Garfield.
Yes. Your adorable kitty, Garfield. Thank you so much for watching, Dylan. We miss you so much. It's so great to have you here again. Betsy's watching. Hi, Betsy. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you for watching, Betsy.
Oh, actually, this comment is from Maggie. She says, hi, Laura. Aw, so sweet. Hi, Laura. I'm obsessed with your music. It's Maggie. Thank you so much, Maggie. That's so sweet of you. We're so happy to have you here. And I'm guessing it's Friday night, so maybe you were able to stay up a little bit later tonight and watch us. So we're
very nice. Thank you,
happy
Maggie.
about that. Yeah, great to have you here again, Maggie and Betsy. Joni's watching. Hi, Joni and Alicia. Great to have you both here again.
Thank you, Joni and Alicia.
She says, thank you. Very nice about the Spanish and German. Oh, wow. My late father was from Germany. I think of him every day and love him and miss him a lot. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Thank you for sharing that with us, Joni. It's really special to know.
Danke.
Yeah, danke schön.
Danke schön.
I have to admit, my German is not what it used to be. I studied German from middle school all the way through college, but ever since we met, I started learning Spanish, and now every time I try to think of something in German, it comes out in Spanish. So, exactly. Joni, you might need to give me a little refresher course.
Yes, please.
Sometime. Yeah. Linda's watching. Hey, Fairport.
Fairport?
Hi, Linda. I see her comment says, hi from Fairport.
Thank you, Linda, for watching from Fairport.
And I see Joanne is also watching from Fairport. Thank you so much, Linda and Joanne.
Thank you, Joanne.
Yeah, Linda and Joanne are both. They both said they're watching from Fairport.
Joanne plays piano,
yes,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Joanne, yeah.
Thank you, Joanne. Yeah,
that was
great
really
to know you. Yeah, I remember always.
Your new nickname now is Fairport, apparently. No, hi, Linda. Sorry about that little slip. She says 9 weeks. Wow. Yeah, we're really excited about that. It went by fast, honestly. I kind of looked at the calendar and was like, wow, it's week 9. Linda says, Skylark was beautiful. Thank you so much. Can thank my sister for that request.
Thank you, Shaban, again.
Joni says, beautiful bird pictures. Oh, thank you. Oh, and here's Siobhan. Hi, Siobhan, officially. Thank you so much for that beautiful rendition of Skylark. Thank you so much. It was a wonderful request. Love that song so much.
Thank you for that request, Siobhan. Thank you.
Oh, Betsy does have, let's see. Oh, Betsy says, love the music, and Maggie says she does too. Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. Seeing comments from both of you. Love Tico Tico, very tropical. It's Joni's comment again. Thank you. I know, I feel kind of like we're down in paradise when we play that one. Your mom and Deanna are both watching. Hola!
Hola.
They
Gracias.
say, it's a pleasure being here every night. Aw, thank you so much. The pleasure is ours. We're really having so much fun.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you, Ma.
Jim and Judy Henderson. Hi, you both. Thank you so much for watching, Jim and Judy.
Jim and Judy.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
They say I could see Carmen Miranda dancing when you, Carmen Miranda dancing when you played Tico Tico. Yeah.
Exactly.
There's
With
a
fruit in the hand. Right?
yeah. So I've mentioned I Love Lucy several times here, as our friends know. It's my favorite. I love Lucy, and one of my favorite episodes is the one where she dresses up as Carmen Miranda and she's like lip syncing to one of her records and she's wearing that fruit basket hat and the dress. But then the record starts skipping, so
she's singing "Mama yo quiero." Yeah?
Exactly.
Mama yo quiero. Yeah. I remember that one. Yeah.
Gotta watch that again. That's a classic. So thank you, Jim and Judy, for reminding me of that. Carmen Miranda. Yeah. Yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. Is there anything that we forgot to tell our audience tonight before we say goodnight?
Yes, a big thank you. Big thank you for all our friends and family and new friends that always make these concerts possible. And thank you
Absolutely.
so much for your support and love.
Yeah. I see that Dylan also commented on YouTube. Hey again.
Thanks
for watching on both places. And Jim Content is watching again on YouTube. It says, hey, Jim here. Enjoy you so much. After the last song, I'm switching to Big Band Friday. Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Big Band Friday on 90.1.
90.1, yeah. We love.
Thanks so much for being here, Jim. So, and thank you all for watching tonight. We hope to see you back here again in 23 hours. Have a good night.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.